If you struggle with avoidant attachment, you probably tell yourself you don't need anyone, that you're better off handling things alone. But have you ever noticed that no matter how much you try to rely only on yourself, there's still a part of you that feels alone and exhausted? And that's because avoidant attachment, hyper-independence, and the fear of asking for help all reinforce each other, keeping you trapped in a cycle. Now, here's how the cycle works. Attachment trauma teaches you early on that people aren't reliable, and many caregivers were inconsistent, emotionally unavailable, or even rejecting. You learn that opening up leads to pain, disappointment, or abandonment. So you adapted. You developed avoidant attachment, keeping people at a distance, shutting down emotions, and convincing yourself that you don't need anyone. But isolation, it comes at a cost. Instead of feeling strong, you feel alone. Instead of feeling in control, you feel like the weight of the world is on your shoulders. So you double down on hyper-independence, doing everything yourself because trusting others feels way too risky. And then, even when you need help, you don't ask. The fear of being let down, judged, or seen as weak keeps you silent. So you struggle alone, reinforcing the very belief that got you here in the first place. I can only rely on myself. The cycle repeats. The more you push people away, the more alone you feel. The more alone you feel, the harder it becomes to trust anyone. But the goal isn't just to break this cycle. It's to build secure attachment. Secure attachment means knowing you're safe to connect, that support is available, and that trust doesn't have to feel like a risk. It's the freedom to stand strong on your own while also knowing you don't have to carry everything alone. Breaking this cycle isn't about forcing yourself to depend on others overnight. It's about healing the root, attachment trauma. So trust and connection start to feel safe again. So if you see yourself in this cycle, just know you're not too independent and you're not broken for struggling to trust. These patterns were learned for survival, but when you heal the root, you'll see that true strength isn't doing everything alone. It's knowing you don't have to. Do you recognize this pattern in yourself?